of course, you know, ZSS still up there, just demoted to a secondary.
Look, I know that I agree with you, but I can already feel the chat saying, "What about Choco? What about Choco?" I'll be fair though. Once Choco comes over here again, every time Choco comes over here, he puts in work. But it's a completely different style of ZSS. Mars, he plays on the retreat until you give him an opening, and then he does not let you breathe. That's a very common factor with the top players of New England, is that the moment that they get an opening, it's really hard to make them stop. And this is a character that has a problem landing against that. But then again, this is currently pools. I don't know if this is winners, finals, or qualifiers of the pool, but we have a King K. Rool on the other side in Super Paper Matt. I like that. Ooh,
I'm just going to be real. Mars' aggression definitely gives me motion sickness. And speaking of motion sickness, his opponent is a K. Rool. So, Super Paper, no, I think that's his Twitter, Super Paper Matt, he's going up against a very, very big boy right here. Dead already? No, he's able to get the air dodge. US Paper Matt.
Super Paper Matt, US Paper Matt,
Dead Paper Matt. Super Paper Yeah, Dead Paper Matt already, despite the heavy, heavy weight of King K. Rool. It's not going to matter. Mars' aggression, just a little... so calculated, so
it's
intense.
So hard.
So hard when you're this thick of a lad.
Exactly. When you're a big body like King K. Rool, trying to get around all of the options that Mars is putting out, they're so safe and they're so at range. You really have to play the game of being willing to trade some hitboxes. But when you're getting repeatedly tech chased and Red the way he is right now, he digs deep for that down B, but luckily the hitbox to up B is going to keep him safe. And he keeps landing with these side Bs, and Mars is already there to punish for it. He needs to be very careful with those.
Yeah, US Paper Matt recognizing, ooh, the up B should do it. Yeah, despite the heavy weight, it's not going to matter with that percent. Not even very much rage on Mars at all, despite the obviously weaker element of rage. And just this matchup, I'm going to be honest, it's going exactly as I expected to right now. Mars is absolutely all over this guy right now.
Yeah, a big thing with the K. Rool against pretty much anybody who's this fast is you have to be willing to go in. You have to be willing to take your damage trades, kind of similar to the way that Snake plays the game. Difference is, though, if you're not establishing your grab game, it's going to be very difficult. Digging off deep, and that is not a spot where you want to go. And you already saw the smirk from Mars. Look at him. He's just
slapping like a smirk, my
like
guy.
An evil monster, just catching him going a little bit too low. And when you're a stock up like that, or two stocks up like he was, let it rip. It's USD. Who cares? And he's like, all right, I still got another stock to play with.
I mean, you'll get made fun of because it'll be like, he tried to look cool, but you know, I mean, he that's not what happened. He just looked cool.
Yeah, that seems like Super Paper Matt is going for the Girl Scout cookie power up. That or mints? I don't know what he's got. It looked like he put a chocolate cookie in his mouth. Is there Girl Scout cookies sitting in this building?
In this building?
I'm about to go hijack some Samoas from somebody.
Yo, give me some Dozy Doughs.
I was going
peanut butter ones, I think. Oh, those were my jam. As a kid, I loved those, man. No counter pick, rocking the Crayola tag. Speaking about hungry, because, you know, this guy definitely eats crowns.
So that's
K-Rool. Anyway.
So going into game 2, I think we should... actually, he's going to opt to go to Town and City. I like this idea, you know, just having less opportunity of dying off the top. The up B is one thing. But the fact that you get the flat platform layout, removing some of the combo game that Mars has been doing, get a little bit more opportunity to try and stuff out and get some anti-airs, like he's doing so far in his first game. He needs to be very careful with that side B, though. He's taken so much damage off of it.
ZSS roof combos are weaker, though, in Town and City. Formerly the lowest blast zones, vertical blast zones in the game, now the highest. I can understand his thought process if we were playing a different game that this would be a good pick, but Town and City only is a larger final destination about half the time.
So apparently US Paper Matt needed to eat whatever it was he ate, because he's definitely remembering how to play the game right now in a much better fashion. Has the percent lead right now, and he's actually been anti-airing Mars a lot. And you see, he's not going for nearly as many side Bs as before, but Mars knew how much real estate he had to work with there, just dug deep and got that back air.
And not letting the up air rip right there, because he knew it was going to whiff, and once that move whiffs, it has an absolutely comical amount of end lag on that move. Some of the biggest end lag in the game. And no tech from Mars right there. That was way too fast. 2-tech, the new untechable in this game, of course. Once a move is too fast or has too much knockback, it is not possible to tech, despite your skill as a player.
It seems like Mars got a little bit angry there. Like, I like what Super Paper Matt did there, because he saw that Mars was holding shield a lot on the ledge. Like, all right, there's nothing he can do to keep me safe. And he keeps going for this command grab off the stage. It's actually working out for him.
Ooh, and he tries to get the second dunk right there. Mars able to snatch onto the ledge really quick.
Back air,
another one. He's been landing that so much.
That new back air is easily my favorite spike in this game now. Maybe before it was Ganondorf's, not even close. Just that giant fist ruining your life and your fun, but up B coming in to ruin your fun too. Currently down on his last potential stock of Winter's Knife life.
Trying to fall
Silent.
through the platform with the blunderbuss again right there, but he's going to armor through with the belly armor to be able to land right there back on the stage, regaining just a little bit of control. Still questionable, not the FD pick. I feel like he would have been able to control space on that stage a little bit better with the crown, which hasn't been seen too much in this match already. He just used it right there.
I think that might have been a potential stage ban from Mars. You know, just the fact that he doesn't want to have to play linear and have to deal with just dealing with the crown.
It's actually a really good observation.
Oh, he's getting not that time though.
Not too
And he's
high.
gonna tech off of that. What good mental awareness tech to set up into his zone down B. That is so good to be able to know that you have a spot where you're still gonna confirm a kill where you were in disadvantage. That was crazy. And you know what? He's offering him as what is it?
He gave him a crayon. He just ate it. I told you. What did I tell you? Oh my God! I told you he was gonna be doing that. I told you that guy ate crayons, man. I told you.
Oh wait, that's the dude on Twitter who's been eating crayons? Because I seen somebody who did something like that. They ate a crayon like in front of somebody. I think it was Cosmos. But regardless,
you remember it was a guy at Let's Make Moves. I forgot who he played. He was a corn player.
Oh, he was drinking out of an Elmer's glue bottle. Okay.
He had water out of an Elmer's glue bottle.
What's wrong with y'all?
There's gonna be a lot wrong with y'all if you keep eating glue and crayons.
Yeah, you know what? I'm saying that at the next event, like when I go to Suplex City, there's gonna be like 4 people show up next to me with like full bottles of Elmer's glue, just drinking it next to me.
Why is